So I wanted to start this channel off with a little bit of general explanation about why I'm doing the channel and maybe some general disclaimers. Basically, I'm just the kind of person who is just constantly overanalyzing everything. Important, unimportant, serious, unserious. And, I'm 35 years old now, and I have sometimes a very childlike way of viewing the world, and if I share the thoughts that I have with my friends and my family, sometimes they go like, you should be a little more mature given your age, which is fine. So I try, I don't have much of a social media presence, just Facebook, but I try to put forward a very professional image there. But that doesn't change the fact that I have just all these thoughts going through my head that I want to talk about with somebody, right? So I figured, why not create a YouTube channel? I've got a friend who has this great big puppy. It's a lab, I think. He's only a year old, but he's gigantic, and he's got all this energy, right? And she has to have a chuck it, one of these sticks that you put a tennis ball in, and helps you lob the ball more easily, and the dog will chase it. And even assisted throwing, she still gets tired faster than the dog, right? So this channel is kind of my chuck it of sorts, where I can just say whatever's on my mind. And I may get into some serious topics sometimes, because that's what I think about sometimes, but the whole goal of the channel is to be lighthearted in general. And I am very interested in hearing from you, your thoughts on what I have to say. I may be very confident that what I'm saying is correct, and I may be very certain in my views, but that doesn't necessarily mean I'm right, and it certainly doesn't mean that I have the only way that it can be looked at. So, I would love to get your input on the things that I have to say. The other thing, as far as my sense of humor goes, because it can be confusing to people sometimes, is anytime I say anything, I'm dead serious, but I'm also totally joking, right? So if you ever hear me say something and you can't tell if I mean it or not, the answer is always yes, but I am also giving it in a way that is amusing. It's just how I think. It's just how I express things. But I feel that I have to explain that to people sometimes, because they get confused about whether I actually mean what I'm saying or not. Yeah, but other than that, you're along for the ride. No refunds. All right, see you in the next video.